It's time. It's time to own our crown. Let's talk about the crown chakra. Imagine that you are the queen or king of this space, your body, and the space about arm's length around your body. And that space is your queendom or kingdom. You are the most senior and sovereign power in that space. Nothing enters or leaves this space without you allowing it. And you have complete control and wisdom over how you use this space and how you walk through the world. And so imagine that um, you have a crown on the top of your head, and you can make it as ornate and beautiful as you would like it to represent your sovereignty in this space. And now imagine that you take it off your head and you give it to someone else. And that is what a lot of us do every single day. We give up our certainty and our authority to other people for different reasons. But the crown chakra is the place where we own our space. And that is why it's so important that we have awareness around it and do healing work around it. Our crown is what connects us to our higher self and our divine wisdom. We are able to kind of pull and bring in information through our crown into our bodies. And energy can kind of get stuck here in this space and kind of block that connection. And so, if you are experiencing a crown chakra imbalance, it might look one of two ways. It might look like over intellectualizing things or becoming obsessed with spiritual practices to the point of being a little bit out of body and disconnected from the physical body, or even thinking, what happens in the physical doesn't matter. All I need is, my spiritual experience. And so that could be one way that an imbalance might show in the crown. But the other way that it might show is kind of like an apathy, a sense that nothing that happens to us matters at all. It's like this spiritual cynicism of being convinced that what we do here has no higher purpose. It can also lead to really rigid belief systems or subscribing to very structured, limiting worldviews in an attempt to gain some kind of certainty or um, establish perimeters around how the world is. But in reality, when we are connected in our crown, we are open to always learning more and deepening into our spiritual understanding of why we're here and what we're here to do. And so it's evolving, it's not rigid, it changes as we grow. And so we're going to work the energy around the crown chakra this weekend. But let's start now. So I'll invite you to close your eyes and just say hello for a moment to your root, the base of your spine, and feel the grounding from that space first. You're here on Earth. And now you can just kind of tap the top of your head, the top of your crown, just tapping and waking up this space. If there's any energy sitting on your crown, you can just kind of dust it off. there's any people in there, you could just kind of kick them out. And we're going to practice with colors. So, from your mind's eye, look at this crown, the top of your head, and watch it turn a deep shade of blue. You can almost paint the entire top of your head this dark, dark blue, and it extends even past your head, spanning your entire aura around your body. Make it as wide as you'd like. How does it feel to have this dark blue on your crown? How does your body feel? Now change that color and paint a bright, bright red on your crown, like the color of a red rose. How does this color feel? Now you're going to change it and paint your crown a sunny yellow. Paint it all over the top of your head and your space. What does yellow feel like? Now you take out your paintbrush again and paint a nice lavender purple on your crown, setting your space to this light lavender color. How does your body like this? And we'll change it again. Let's do a nice spring green, like the color of green grass, and paint that on your crown all the way around. How does your body like spring green? And now we'll come to gold. So imagine the brightest, shiniest gold spreading from the center of your crown outward, covering the top of your head, the entire top of the space around your body. And this gold shines and illuminates, and it sets the energy of your space to a very high vibration and healing vibration. And how does this gold feel? And notice that you have the power to set any vibration and color you like in this space. And you might notice that you feel a certain way with certain colors, or that people might even regard you or treat you differently when you're set at different colors. And so now pick a color, any color that feels really good to you right now, and paint it on your crown and give that to yourself. You can make an intention to stay at that color for the rest of the day or till you change activities. Notice what it feels like to set your space intentionally and to own your crown. I can't wait to do more work around this with you. I'll see you soon.